Okay, so there's been this issue going on recently, and I'm gonna talk about it. You see, in the land of Canada, there lies a YouTuber named Lily Peet. Miss Peet did a video entitled Glass of Water, Bombing Run. In said video, Lily Peet, for about, 5 seconds, maybe, using this DeviantArt image in the video from a user named Animechristy. Okay? Okay. Now, Animechristy basically threw a hissy fit in the comments below, and that I could no longer read for reasons we'll get to, and also tried to drum up as much sympathy as possible. But I guarantee you, the best people agreed with her. People who are just that awesome in the brony community and some of the most beloved people around. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, the E4B were supportive of this. What do you expect? At this point, while they do have other things on that blog, they pretty much surround themselves with Lily Peet's existence. So of course they ate this up. It's more reason to shovel dirt on Lily Peet's name in any underhanded way possible. But okay, let's be fair and actually read the post. This is a reblog, and the first post is from Animechristy. However, it starts off with a screenshot of Lily Peet. Knob, I can't believe you used my art without crediting me. Credit me in the descriptions. Me, your signature is on the frickin' image, and no one reads the descriptions. Well, I'll have you know, as a firm description reader, I am very angry with this generalization. Okay, let's see what Animechristy had to say about this. If you're going to describe me as a knob, say it to my face. Wouldn't the grammatically correct version be if you're going to call me a knob, call me it to my face? Just saying. Second of all, and no, I don't know where first of all is, even if my signature is on the image, is it too much to ask to have a credit of you as well as others to have their art credit in the description? If anything, I would have been fine with you using my art if you asked me permission first if you could use it. The picture is on my DeviantArt. Okay, first off, I got sick of broken grammar a long time ago, so I'm gonna spare you my wrath on that. Second off, DeviantArt's a public website, and fair use laws imply she doesn't have to ask for permission. And just a reminder, she used the image for about 5 seconds. You could count that amount on one hand. And that's ignoring the fact that your image didn't really have much to do with the video. It was only a brief side thing at the beginning. The actual video, Bombing Run, was about Steven Universe's scheduling. Why? Now, I'm going to say this now. If you still decide not to credit me, or at least leave in the description to my DeviantArt, and I know you've at least went onto my page in order to grab this art piece, so I know you didn't look this picture up on Google and just save it to your hard drive without a second thought. For 5 seconds. That was kind of irrelevant to the video. Really. It saddens me that you would physically go onto my page, take my art, and not even bother to give credit for 5 seconds. So I'm going to ask you to not use my art in your videos if you are not even going to bother putting a simple link in the description to an image where my signature was signed on. Apparently, it's too much for you. Even if no one reads the description, it will give me peace of mind that you at least cared enough to credit the art you've used. Besides, you didn't pay for that art either. Wait, what? You're not only disrespecting me by using the art without permission, you are also disrespecting the individual who paid for that art piece. I'm sorry, when did you say you could buy it? Like, I checked Animechristy's DeviantArt page and the description of that image, and she didn't once mention you could buy it. Also, remember this entire highlighted section for later. I'll read it to you. Also, a piece of advice for you so you don't run into this type of trouble with any other artist again. Ask at least before you take. It's not hard. Here's all you have to do. May I use this art piece that you made? Artist. Yes, you can use my art. / no, you can't use my art. The worst an artist can do is say no. In that case, unless you give credit in the description, you may not use the art. I want you to remember that permission part, because I'm going to be bringing it back in a little bit. Here's what the E4B had to say about this. Guess Lily really is thinking she is on the high horse. Yes, and only Vita can get her off of Mr. Pone's wild ride. Daily reminder that Jerbear is still a scummy, smug, and degenerate jerk who thinks insulting and slanderous others is comedy. Also, Jerbear, quit using knob to describe everyone, you frickin' wanker. It's getting old. So do the world a favor, Lily, sweetie. Shut up. You see, Death Pony has digested moderate media for so long. Whenever someone speaks a little too arrogant in his mind, he just can't take it. He doesn't even listen to ideas. He just hears, that's kind of arrogant. I'm gonna wave my finger at you. Girl, why you acting so cray-cray? Did I mention this image was on a public website and was free to find on that public website, posted there by the user? This went on for a little bit until Animechristy decided to basically flag Lily Peet's video. AKA what she would have done from the beginning if she really felt her copyright had been infringed. But of course she tried to wiggle her way out of this and drum up sympathy first so people would understand. You know, I find it funny that Bombing Run was the video that started this. Because, yeah, remember how I said I mentioned a few things later? It's later. The first thing I'd like to mention is the full reason why the image was shown in Bombing Run was because it was originally shown in On Your Marks. Why On Your Marks didn't start this, I don't know. And because a guy on YouTube named Tie-Dye had such a short attention span, he decided to focus on the fact that not everyone in there was an analysis. He made a one-shot. Sorry, a one-shot response that used the image for both much longer chunks and a more of the percentage of time the video went than Lily Peet's did. So why isn't Tie-Dye being flagged? For that matter, how is it possible for Animechristy to not notice, considering how the only reason it was mentioned in On Your Marks to begin with was because it was there? It was literally mentioned within 5 seconds. My theory is Animechristy didn't even watch the video fully. Otherwise, she might have even had a stronger case, considering how it's been used before. And there's also the fact that I don't think Animechristy can really claim it's her intellectual property here. Since upon looking at the image for longer than a second, you realize it's a drawing of other people's avatars that I'm pretty sure she got without permission. Meaning that if any of the, say, 10 people there wanted to report you for using their intellectual property without their permission, considering how it violates the trademark, then they could take you down, meaning that you really don't have any intellectual property or copyright here. I'm looking at her DeviantArt page right now, and I just realized she's the admin for the Bronalysis fan art group on DeviantArt. So that's my thoughts on this. I'm Sifro Joe, and good night.